All right, everyone, the day has arrived. Ellen, we're going to be entering the...
I could put it here even.
Oh, yeah.
I should measure.
We're about to enter the Dynamic Duo's den. Come on.
Welcome. Come see our new space.
Wow, it looks good. So here we are. Welcome to MK Quilts. I'm MK.
I'm Ellen.
And we are your dynamic duo here from MK Quilts, and we're in our glorious new space. We are planning so much stuff from here, aren't we, Ellen?
We are. We needed some space that was just ours, so we didn't feel like we were stopping the long arm machines or interrupting someone that's here for shopping.
Yes. And so, honestly, I can't believe we didn't think of this sooner.
Well, we used the space we had because there was someone else in this space.
That's right. So prior to us sharing this video with you, we dropped a little video of kind of what it looked like before and then a little bit of the transformation process. And now here we are. We have brand new desks. We have a brand new machine we're going to be breaking in. So hold that thought. And it just looks really great. We have a couple little things, some extra lighting, I think, that Ellen and I want. But
yep, we're going to add a hammock.
Not the kind between the trees, but that would be also...
That would be cool, too.
That would be nice. But no, we have a lot of stuff planned in this room for all of you. So the first thing, we want to do a couple of plugs. So the first plug that we want to do is for you to come and join us on our next quilting play.
Yes.
Now, I am dropping some pictures here that Ellen and I took previously because I took mine home and I'm getting started. Ellen, I'm not sure what she has planned, but we want these to be done by the time that Ellen and I go out to Handy Quilter Academy next month. So
yes,
we kind of have to get going, don't we, Ellen?
Uh-huh.
Do you have a plan yet?
Nope.
Well, what we actually did in the space, the very first quilts that we hung up to kind of warm up the space were some of the very first quilting play quilts that we did. So Ellen, little recap. Tell them about quilting play.
All right, quilting play started in COVID times when we were separated during that month of April.
Yeah.
And then we're like, you know what we could do is we could both make a quilt and we could both quilt it our own way and then share how we quilted it. And that was the orange quilt, which again, I will always point out, mine is actually orange and Melissa did blue.
Okay, and the reason why it was called the orange quilt, Handy Quilter had a series of free patterns, piecing patterns that they did, and they were all basically basic colors.
Yeah, it was like, a two-tone, a white and a color.
Yeah, and it was the whole premise.
Orange.
Yeah, the first one was supposed to be orange. But I'm at home in my house because it's COVID times, and I don't really have a lot of orange fabric. So I used what I had.
Yeah, that was the big surprise coming back. I'm like, your quilt's not orange.
But anyways, that was a really fun one that we started out with, and I love the plan that I did. Ellen, where is your orange quilt?
Mine is in my chest at home. I still have it. I hang it up in the fall. I love my orange quilt.
Okay.
It works in the fall because it's orange.
I'm learning to love orange more, aren't I? Not only did I not have any, I wasn't really a fan, but I'm learning to love it more and more.
Yes.
Over behind Ellen is another one of our favorite ones that we did, the sycamore, and then Ellen's sycamore is over here.
Of the sycamore. Yeah, sycamore was a great quilt.
So basically in your dynamic duo, we hope that you're stumbling upon this and we hope that you will keep following us because we are your long arm experts and I don't mind saying so.
Oh, I am very happy to say expert for how long we've been doing it.
Yes, so my specialty is Pro Stitcher. Ellen's specialty?
Free motion and rulers. Disengage those gears, girls.
Yes, and speaking of that, so here I'm dropping a little bit of video of Ellen breaking in this new machine. So whenever we do that, we like to do a little bit of free motion. Well, she likes to do a little bit of free motion.
I will do some free motion first to make sure our tension and stitch quality is beautiful and perfect.
Right. And then we have a quilt loaded. It's a lovely charity quilt from one of our local guilds, and we're going to fire up that Pro Stitcher and give her a test drive as well. So that kind of leads me into the point number 2 that I wanted, or the invite number 2. Okay, so invite number 1, I'm dropping all of the links and all of the information for you to come along and join us on Quilting Play.
Yes.
If you love Pro Stitcher or you love Free Motion, it's all for you, okay? So you do have to become a member on MK Quilts University. Hold that thought. Okay. Invitation number 2 is really if you are a brand new handy quilter owner. Let's just say that you didn't buy your machine from us. You bought it from another retailer. And maybe you feel like you need just a little bit more training than what you originally got. Paul and I did a new owner video. So we used to have a video, got a little bit dated. The video quality and audio quality wasn't great. So we redid it. And basically it's starting with what we're doing here today, busting out a new machine. We're getting a new needle in her, getting all the feet on her, testing the tension, all of that. We talk about loading in that video. We talk about frames. We talk about things like encoders and, I mean, just kind of basic information that we all need to know. Yeah. So it's really quite a thorough class. And again, I'm dropping all of the links here so that you can take that class. And for those of you who are watching who are already members, you know, I don't think that class would be a bad one for you to watch either, even if you've had your machine for a while. We went into a lot of things in that new owner video. All right, well, Ellen, are you leaving early today?
I am leaving early today, so we better get quilting.
So we better get quilting. I'm going to take over and kind of test out this machine with Pro Stitcher. But you guys, we have so much planned for in here. We're going to be doing recording. We're going to be doing live streams. We're going to be doing Zoom calls. We're going to be doing all of those things that we have been wanting to do.
Yes, wanting to have the space to do.
Right, and the staffing to do.
Yes.
So we've got girls over in the door number 1, as we affectionately call it, over in the long arm studio.
Those long arms are still running, quilting your quilts.
So Ellen, with this machine, how many do we have now here at the shop?
5.
5, and that's not even counting the Moxie, okay?
Yeah, it doesn't count the Moxie, it doesn't count your Infinity at home, and it doesn't count my Amara at home.
Right. So we just are thrilled to have this new space, a space where we can really, really focus in on our training and our content for all of you.
Yes.
I'm going to have one additional invitation, and actually it's a request. If you're just stumbling upon us, or if you were maybe vaguely familiar but you have other friends who are long arm owners, would you please share this video, share any of our links, share our YouTube, anything that we do. We are really putting a push on right now for marketing, and we know that the best way for us to really get marketing out there as far and wide as it can be is for you to help us, all right? So like, follow, share, subscribe, all those things that you hear on other YouTube videos. All right, well, I'm going to get this baby fired up. Ellen, I guess you're going to be packing up soon and very soon. Thank you so much for joining us. Also, behind those doors over there is a whole full-service quilt shop. So go shop for fabric, too. All right, you guys, that's all we've got for you today. From the den to you. Happy quilting, everybody.
Bye.
Bye-bye.